My name is Andreas.
My name is Charlie, and this is PaperLab. So Andreas, tell me, how does PaperLab, the recycling of paper in the office, compare with the traditional paper recycling process?
Look at how the paper today is recycled. You're giving it to a third-party company. They are transporting it to the respective recycling plant. There it is put in a big area with a lot of water and chemicals, and then the ink and the toner gets washed out, new paper is created, and it needs to be transported back. You can do it like this, or you can do it in a closed loop, directly in your office, without having the transport here and there, and with a completely dry process. We're not using any kind of chemicals, we're not using water in the recycling process. We're fine with that. We call it a dry fiber process. The recycling process itself doesn't need any kind of water. But the machine, that needs a bit of humidation inside of the machine. To give you a comparison, if you recycle today with the traditional recycling, one sheet of paper, you need 1 glass of water for it. We also need, for the humidation in the machine, a bit of water, and a bit of water means a teaspoon of water, nothing more.
How does PaperLab align with the UN SDGs?
So take the SDG 6 when it's about water. Compared to the original recycling process, we have a dry, mechanical process. If you take an SDG about life on land, we're not cutting trees. This is not only a paper recycling, but a paper making system. There's a lower carbon footprint for CO2, check mark on this.
So Andreas, for the new PaperLab, the new A8100, how are people going to be able to actually monitor their savings, their environmental savings?
So basically we have a piece of software we're using mainly for monitoring the product and for analyzing the product. But analyzing in terms of PaperLab means not only analyzing how is the productivity, how many sheets have I produced, but what about my savings? How much has it lowered my carbon footprint? How much less trees have been cutted because of the PaperLab, etc., etc. So we're using a remote tool, not only for technical reason, but also for those SDG data.